Welcome to another episode
God
of the No
damn.
Name Podcast. I'm your host this week, Manny, joined by my co-pilots
Why is y'all
of
taking my
this.
bit all of a sudden now?
Yeah, I don't know. We
Because it's
just decided. I
easier.
don't know.
How is it easier?
That's Ricky. That's Isaac. How you guys doing? You guys doing good this week?
I just love the fact that y'all just taking my bit now.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you
I like it.
can't come up with your own bits for some reason and all that stuff.
If you want me to come up with my own bit, I'm gonna get really weird.
Well,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
weird? That is the
Things are gonna
question.
get weird.
Hell,
I
welcome
All
to
right,
the
I'm gonna start
podcast with these
calling.
two beautiful men.
Oh,
That's
And then you'd be
fine.
like, what?
That part is fine. I don't care about that.
yeah. Fine. Then I'm gonna start calling Isaac Robin, and then Ricky Nightwing.
No, it's not. No, no,
Just
no,
do
no,
that.
no,
Why
no,
do
no,
I
no,
gotta be
no, no,
Robin?
no, 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 no,
I don't
no,
know.
no, no. First of
Uh,
all, hell no. Second of all, you don't even make you make Batman look like. I'm not even gonna go that far. Nope, not even gonna do it. Not even gonna do it.
I think.
No,
You Batman.
Anyways,
no one can be Batman.
I have a
no,
lot
I'm
of
gonna be
like,
Batman.
I have a lot of issues I don't like to deal with. So there you go.
Well, he has that
Yeah,
department
I
down,
couldn't be Batman.
probably.
I wouldn't
Probably.
wanna. I wouldn't wanna be. I don't want to be having to deal with people's problems, so I wouldn't want to be Batman. Uh, but like he has to like. I don't know. Like
He doesn't deal with his
I don't
problems.
have
I
high
mean,
moral standards like him. I have no problem killing somebody.
He just puts himself in those
yeah. Like if
situations.
I had to choose, like if I had to choose the city or like somebody, I'd go with the city. You know what I mean? Like.
Damn. Thank God I'm not in a position where you have to save me or the city.
Well, I mean, look at like one person or thousands. You know what I mean? Or 1,000.
So wait, you're
You know,
saying
Hey,
you
what
would?
if it was the
I
love of your life?
think
So you're
What if it
saying
was the love of your life?
okay? So you okay? So that is okay. I was just making sure I heard understood that correctly. I was
that's
like,
the reason you're a superhero. You got to save the world, not save a person.
unless you just marry
He has a
That's why I
point.
couldn't be.
unless you just marry Catwoman and all
That's
stuff
why.
like in the
That's why
comics.
you. That's true. Like you gotta you gotta weigh things out. Like, do I want the world to survive or the city to survive, or do I want this person to survive? You
But
know
it
what I mean?
wouldn't matter in the
Like,
same vein. The
unfortunately,
city's gonna be in the city's in turmoil still, no matter what.
yeah, but like that gives like harmless people or like people that don't even know what's going on like a chance to either leave or like, you know, keep living. Anyways, you can watch this
Don't
podcast on
stop.
YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast. Yeah. How you guys week's been?
Um,
You guys week's been good?
on since we're recording this on not on our regular day of Monday, we were recording this on Tuesday. Basketball is back, so I'm happy about that. As you can see, I'm
I
wearing
feel
my
like
That's
it
what's up.
just ended.
I'm wearing my my Warriors hoodie right now and all that stuff, because they played today, even though they just lost and all this and everything
Damn.
and everything. But hey,
How's the Sonics doing?
that's
Sonics
what I'm
doing good?
saying. Whenever the league approves expansion, I will let you know and all that stuff
Yeah.
and everything.
Please
But
don't let us get deep into sports. You're gonna lose me.
let's not.
All right.
Okay, I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
dude.
I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. I I have two things sports wise, and I want to get it. I want to get this off my chest.
Jesus
I
Christ.
want to get it out the way. I'm sorry, Isaac, but I want to get this out the way. One, I'm happy. I'm happy the NBA's back. We got today. We got tomorrow. Christmas Day is gonna be an awesome day. We got like I think like 5 to 6 games happening that day. Second thing, Manny, uh, how can I say this? How does it
Just say it, dude.
how does it feel that you are probably gonna have you probably might lose first place of the division to the Browns?
Yeah. I haven't been paying attention, to be honest. I haven't even been able to keep up with it anymore. So I kind of like lost track and like don't really care anymore.
I'm just
I think
saying.
he just cares that his team is in the playoffs. He's fine with that.
I
Yeah,
think no,
no.
it's more
Yeah.
about no. It's just more.
I'm just happy that we're better than last season.
Is that? But I'm just saying though,
Because last season we barely got a winning season last season.
because I was just saying though, because I was paying attention to that game yesterday, to the game yesterday and all that stuff, and then like I missed out on the end, And the next thing I know, I just get on Twitter and I'm just like, I see this tweet saying the Browns looking at the NFC North standings. I'm like, wait, what? And all that stuff.
Yeah, it's like
I get on ESPN and
we have
everything
to
like that.
beat the Bengals or something like that.
No, you
I
lost
think
to
we
the.
had to beat the Bengals and the Browns had to lose in order for us to clinch first seed, or to clinch the division.
Yeah. So now
Yeah,
it's
we gotta play the Browns
yeah the
because
Browns
we
is your
played the Browns in the last game.
yeah the last game
Yeah,
for first place, but that depends on if you both win your games tomorrow Sunday or whenever you guys
yeah.
play this weekend and all that stuff
I don't know.
and everything. So
You know,
I haven't been able to keep
I'm just
up with
saying
football,
I'm just saying it's
tennis,
just like
anything.
the Browns. It's the Browns. Like don't get me wrong, they played good football
Well,
this year.
not really, because they've been doing really good this year.
That's what I'm saying.
They've
I
been really
mean,
good this year.
I
So
think it's just more of the fact it's like as much as that team gets hassled for what they've done these so after so many years and all that stuff.
yeah,
It's just the fact that you've had you went 11-0 at the start.
yeah,
You just lost your third straight
yeah.
and all that stuff as of Monday, and everything, and then you could probably lose first place in 2 weeks and all that stuff. I'm just saying, it's just like
Oh, we like doing things the hard way. We don't we
obviously
don't we don't like, yeah,
he's
we like earning stuff.
I think they're just trying to calm down. It's
So
like their cool down.
that's a long cool down.
yeah, yeah, yeah. They're
3
like,
straight
all right,
losses.
they're like, we already got a playoff spot. We're good. We're good.
Uh,
I mean,
Basically, probably
Tomlin
that's
said before,
probably
he's
what they're
like, I don't
thinking.
care.
well, you have to
I
realize
remember the first game we lost, Tomlin did like a interview thing, and he's like, we don't care if we're going defeated. We don't care if we win every if we don't care if we lose the next games that we have. All that matters to us is we win the Super Bowl. And I was like, oh damn.
That's true. I mean, look
So
at the Patriots that 1 year. They went like they never lost a game, and then they lost in the Super Bowl. That's sad.
yeah,
That's
yeah, it
sad.
is. Yeah,
Speaking
no,
of
he doesn't.
sports,
I don't know about the team though. I mean, I don't want to be undefeated, but I guess Tom doesn't really care as long as they take on the Super Bowl. So
well, because it's like the thing is like because there is an actual team that went undefeated throughout the whole season,
yeah,
and that was the Dolphins back in the '80s. I want to say.
70s. I think it was the 70s. I think.
I want to say the '80s. I could be wrong. I'm gonna look it up now while we
Um,
continue this
I
and
was
everything.
I wasn't born then.
And
speaking of sports, Adesanya is actually going up to light heavyweight, and now they're really talking about John Jones versus Israel Adesanya now.
here we go.
Damn.
I really hope that happens
1972.
next year.
72. Ah, see, I said 70s.
I thought it was the '90s. I thought it was the '80s for some reason, but then again, I don't. It's been a while. They went 14-0 and all that stuff. Well,
That's what's up.
finishing 17-0, including like Super Bowl and all that stuff and everything. So I think like that whole Patriot thing was like would have been a bigger deal because it's like 16 weeks in a season,
Yeah.
16 games, and of course making playoffs and all that stuff. That would have been a bigger deal, all that stuff. But so it's like it's kind of a big deal for you doing that, something like that. And of course, but the season, like
Yeah.
how people now are, how the season goes nowadays, it is what it is. Anyways, Asanya, like
Well,
heavyweight,
even
will this happen?
wait, excuse me real quick. I'll get this in real quick. Sorry, Isaac. Even the Colts when they were almost going undefeated, then they tanked that last game. It was like we don't care if we win, if we're going defeated. It was just as long as we get to the Super Bowl and win. They
Well,
ended up losing the Super Bowl, but
but the thing is,
it's
like,
going.
the thing is
Okay.
also, see, now you just made me just put this in now. So the thing is like NFL now is not what it is back then. People are aware are caring about their health and all that stuff. 17 weeks is a long time and all that stuff.
Yeah.
No one wants to get dragged and all that stuff. And I'm done right there. Isaac, continue.
Okay. Let's talk about
Oh, well,
boxing
that
now.
was like, okay. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's in the talks now. I think they're really gonna shoot for it next year. Israel versus John Jones. And then John Jones, I think after that fight, is finally going to go up to heavyweight, even though he's been training for heavyweight. So, but John Jones said he's ready to be back. I guess he's in a better light or a better mood to fight now. And I guess like that rivalry that's been like going on for like a whole year now, just them talking trash back and forth, I think it's going to finally happen. And so hopefully that does, because if that does, I'm willing to pay for that fight. I've been waiting for that fight for a long time. So hopefully we'll see if that ever happens. But yeah. That's in my world of sports, other than the Canelo fight, but that wasn't really a fight. That was just him sparring.
All right, speaking of this, then, since we're on this topic, how do you feel about the whole Mayweather fight with Paul?
We already
With Paul
talked about
Logan?
this.
Yeah, with Paul Logan. Did we ever talk about this?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
Did
we
we
talked
talk
about
about the
last time.
McGregor one? That what's his name challenging McGregor?
We
Oh,
talked about his. We even
Paul is his brother.
Jake is supposed to
Yeah,
challenge McGregor and all that stuff. That was we brought that up briefly.
yeah.
We brought that one briefly, along with the
Did
Logan
we?
Paul stuff
Oh, okay, I couldn't remember.
and everything. But
Never
Either
mind.
way, if I would love to see Jake Paul get in the ring with Conor McGregor so he can just smash that guy out.
like, cause like,
I
yeah,
mean, yeah. I mean,
it is.
I
What
don't
it
think the
is.
Mayweather match is gonna be too good, to be honest.
Of
I
course
don't.
not.
No,
I don't
no,
think it's
it's
gonna
not.
be. Yeah, it's not gonna be.
I mean,
Mayweather's
I
gonna
do not
make
want
like
to
a
pay for that
I
fight.
mean, we could be proven.
no.
We can be proven wrong and all that stuff. So anything can happen. And all
I don't
That's
want to
true.
give any of these guys
That's
more
true.
like fire to be more big headed than they already are. So it's just like,
Who, the Paul brothers?
well, not Logan. Logan's pretty chill. It's just his brother is just like, I would want to fight you in person,
That makes
but his
Yeah,
other
sense.
brother's
I
cool
can
though.
see why you feel that.
That makes sense. That
Yeah,
makes sense. It's just we'll see how that goes.
He
I already
always got
asked this,
that.
but I can't remember the answer. You guys didn't see the KSI Paul fight, right?
No, what
No, I saw
No.
highlights of it.
I never saw
Oh,
them.
okay.
Both of them actually.
Oh, okay. I saw number two. I didn't see number one.
I didn't know about number one until number
Okay.
two.
Didn't know that was a
The
thing.
only reason I knew
Until number
about
2 came around.
the only reason I knew number one was a thing is because that's when I started watching Sidemen, and I saw like old videos of them like going to number one like as a vlog, and then like I heard the whole rumors of like number two, and then number two actually happened. But the only reason I knew about number one is because the Sidemen vlogs. To be honest with
But then,
you,
like,
like it was nowhere near then.
I think to know
hyped
about
up.
that stuff, like you have to be not deep, but know the whole YouTube thing in general of like all those kind of
Yeah.
content creators and all that stuff, and knowing and actually following. Because I knew around that time I wasn't in my YouTube usage. It wasn't around that stuff a lot.
Yeah.
Particularly like Paul, like with Logan Paul and Jake and all that stuff, KSI and all them and everything like that. Mine was just more at that time. I want to say Philip DeFranco, and then just watching a few like publication videos from websites I watched when they do like video stuff. That's it
Yeah.
and all that stuff. Like of course, Logan Paul was known. I've known of Logan Paul. That was back during the Vine days and all that stuff and everything like that. That's when I would pay. That's when I liked him. But then he moved when he moved to YouTube. Well, that whole number of people that from Vine went to YouTube, like that's when it's like it split apart for me. I was like I didn't watch many of them. I think the only one that I along watched was David Dobrik and all that stuff, and that was it.
I never watched him,
Fun.
honestly. No. The only one I watched from Vine was David Lopez, the one who does the Juan Vines,
Yeah,
or he used to do. I watch him. That's
yeah.
about it.
I watched his Vines. I just didn't like. It's hard to like because when you watch that stuff, especially when Vine was like it's only 6 second stuff, and
Yeah.
it's like hard to like you enjoy that stuff, but then like when they started moving to YouTube, it's like, is there a way to get that to expand that out to long form kind of stuff? And it worked for them.
Yeah.
I never got to watch it after that, but hey. But it was like it's good to see like
Yeah.
that stuff kind of happening and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
we have a couple questions
one question.
from the video from our Instagram. Yeah.
We have one
Yeah.
question.
Uh so I'm gonna pass it over to Ricky. He has a question.
Give me a second. I had it set up, but then something reset it on me. Give me
Oh,
a second.
he's getting all these DMs from these females.
It's not DMs.
They want that
He
Ricky. You know
can't
what I'm
even,
saying?
Y'all are
yeah,
embarrassing.
he can't even open his phone without getting a text message.
Y'all embarrassing me.
Someone's just blowing up.
Y'all embarrassing me. Because because that's not even true.
They want that little chocolate bomb.
The one question it says, why do you have mustaches? That's it. I'm trying to move on
Those
from
hot
everything.
chocolate bombs.
I am trying to move on from everything that just happened right now from what you said.
You to
Oh,
dissolve
man.
in that
He has a
in that
mustache because all the
milk.
girls that keep texting him, you know, he has a mustache because all the girls that keep texting him want him to keep having a mustache. They like mustache
They
rights.
call him Mr. Mustache.
Yeah. Yep. That's why Ricky has it. I have it because I don't know. My dad had it. My grandpa had it. I don't know. It's just
We
it's just
have
a
it because we're
thing, you
men.
know. Yeah. And if I don't have facial hair, I look weird. That's why.
True that.
So
You
yeah.
know, it's like when you
So
have facial hair, people respect you. You know,
yeah,
just
because you're
like
not a little kid.
respect that guy.
Yeah.
Shave
Yeah.
though is
And
like
then
cares about what I say anymore. I'm like, we should do this.
yeah.
Shut up. And I'm just
Or the
like,
guys with
my
just a
beard comes
soul
back.
patch. Oh my gosh. Have you seen that?
Oh no.
Guys who have just a soul patch. I can't do that.
Before all of this, I only was able to just grow like the middle. It
Oh
was just
damn,
like
really? I grow a
a
lot on my
huge
chin.
goatee.
I
Yeah, I
just grow
was
right here
always
mainly.
in, and then like there was like a strip of land that didn't grow, and it was just
Yeah.
weird.
I get my cheeks right here are super patchy. That's why I don't really grow in right here or try growing because it's super patchy right here. So I don't even try.
I didn't give up though. I let it grow out. I didn't care anymore. People made fun of me. People were like, "You're patchy," and I was like, "Yeah, duh, stupid." Like I can't see.
I mean,
And then it
everybody's
just
patchy though.
yeah. And then I think
It's kind of
about
natural. I don't understand.
I think now like now it's like a full beard now. Look at that. It's beautiful.
Yeah. I've seen some guys that still have patches, but with the full beard, you can't even see it. Like it just hides it. So it doesn't really
Right,
matter.
right. Like still to this day, like the sides right here grow faster than the middle, but the middle kind of catches up now. So it's not that bad.
Oh, okay.
Trying to grow a beard, get beard oil, grow it out as long as you can, and then shave it, and then just repeat that process, and you'll get one. And then do man stuff,
Legit?
and then
Yeah.
make a fire, go camping or something.
Yeah.
Just
Kill
kidding.
something
I
with
don't
your
know how it
hands.
works.
Oh. Yeah. Don't do what I said.
What would you say?
I was like, go kill something with your hands.
This is Manny says I need to go kill something with my hands, so I killed the spider today. You get like
Yeah,
one little
not
hair.
not a person. Every
Oh,
spider is just one. Um, not a person, like an animal. I don't know. I'm
you
talking.
kill like your first deer, and you get like a
Oh,
full grown beard by tomorrow.
yeah, dude.
That's how I did it.
Uh,
Killed my
dude, I
deer.
remember. I remember going to ranger camp one time. Rick, you trying to go on an afro? That'd be dope. You should actually. You should.
Hey, honestly, this is how
You got some dreads? That'll be tight.
my hair's been growing out since
Oh, I can see. I can see Rick.
my hair's been growing out since the beginning of November. This is how long it's grown. So it's like one, this proves for the fact that like this should have been bigger by the end of this month. It should have been. Second of all, it's
Yeah,
like I don't mind my hair being like this really, in all honesty,
I kind of like it. Yeah,
and all that stuff.
the way you have it
I
right now.
I
The way you
really
kind of like poofed it up. I kind of like it.
well, yeah, 'cause I'm trying to fix it because it's like a part of it was like sticking out a bit and all that stuff.
You
Because
should get a
because I don't mind my hair.
brush.
I don't mind growing my hair out and all that stuff. Like I just do it. I always end up cutting it because I have to do something that involves me having to cut it and all that stuff. And
Well, no, I can imagine. I can imagine like if you keep it like that and then get like a taper or something. I feel like it would look dope.
probably
Yeah, like a little short little taper on the sides. That'd be
yeah.
tight.
Yeah,
And
like that'd be dope.
but yeah, it's like I don't mind cutting my hair. Like, but the thing is, like, I've had this since November and all that stuff. Like, I never bothered cutting it, and I was supposed to cut it this weekend, but I didn't end up. But I was able to like slide out, dodge out of something, and all that stuff. So I was able to keep it and all that stuff. But the one thing that's like people always tell me is like you should cut your hair when they see it growing out. I'm like, why? And all that stuff because like I don't get. It's like, wait, what's the difference with me having my hair? Like, what's so wrong with me having my hair out like this and all that stuff from having it all cut? Like, don't get me wrong, yeah, it's nice when it's cut, but at the same time, it's like I want to have it grown out
Uh,
for a bit.
I like the way it looks longer. It looks kind of weird when you just shave your head bald.
So that's because I
Sometimes
just
when you
straight
do
up
that.
do it. That's why I don't like
Yeah. No, I don't blame you for just shaving it, like, because you just do it. You just go
stuff.
ahead.
I think everybody's so used to you having your haircut, so it's a weird. It's people
Yeah.
gotta get
But
used to
no,
it.
even that's not even the thing. It's like I will. There are times when I have this hair grown out. At times, there's times I've done it in the past. It's just like this is not. I'm not saying this is a recent thing. This is me grown in my years of life and all that stuff. Like I'll grow out my hair and I get people be like, "You should cut your hair." I'm like, "Why?" And all that stuff. Like I was like, I want you to give me an actual valid reason of why this is like this doesn't look right for me and all that stuff.
Just let it flow, dude. Me and Isaac did.
I mean, I have for the last month.
Dude,
I've
this
had
is literally the longest
I've
I've ever
had
grown my
mine.
hair.
I've
This
had
is
for the last
August.
couple
This is
months.
since August. Well, the top's been cut, but this is since August.
This has been since
This is like since the
November,
beginning of
and
this
that's
year.
like I don't mind it like this right here. I really don't. I know people might have, and then it's like I might end up cutting it again anyways, but I don't. That's just me and all that stuff because I don't like I said it's like this like I don't mind it having it cut, but at the same time it's like I don't mind leaving it like this for a while just for fun and all that stuff and everything. But it's just like
Yeah.
I don't like it. It's like when people tell me like you should cut your hair, I'm like what gives you the right to tell me what to do with my hair and all that stuff.
Dude, I had somebody at church tell me that one time.
Oh, don't
Your hair?
let's not get about church and
Yeah.
appearances.
I was like, I mean,
I will
they didn't cut their hair in the Bible. And they were
like
like, oh,
let's
and they
not talk
walked away.
about appearances in churches and all that stuff. I will rant my butt off on that stuff and everything.
Before you take a
I was
rant,
like, when you show me a picture, of Moses with the fade, I was like, then I'll cut my hair.
get that Vikings look, man. I'm trying to grow out my hair heck long, get it like
And
braided
just
from the
shave it
top
bald.
down, and then like shave the
Yeah.
sides, and then keep the beard heck long.
Mm.
I've been wanting to do that
You should get like
forever.
a tattoo right here too.
No,
You should
no.
get like a
Hell
tattoo
no,
right here.
dude. That's
That'd
so
be cool.
painful.
I'm telling you,
That'd
you
be
say
tight.
one thing, man, it just pushes it farther to the point where you don't think it's not helpful and all that stuff.
I get a belly button ring
Like a
too.
Viking tattoo, get like an axe or like something. I don't know.
Oh no, I know what he's talking about.
Get Isaac in like Norwegian. You know what I mean? Get like
I know what he's talking about because especially it's like after playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, where you have that customization of doing tattoos, and all that
yeah.
stuff. My Viking,
Yeah.
It's tight.
she has tattoos on on her sides, all that stuff, like on the sides,
Yeah.
and like it's cool. Like I was like, that's cool. Like I when I see
Yeah,
it,
or
it's cool.
get like the Celtic knot. That'd be dope. That'd be pretty dope.
But I'm Mexican. I can't go too Viking.
So
Get a
what?
Mexican knot.
So what? Like does just because you're getting something different that's not Mexican doesn't make you less of a Mexican.
Oh, get some coat like all the way around your head. That'd be dope. Be hella dope. That's the dragon Aztec. It's the green one. It's the stone dragon. That's that one. Yeah.
That makes more sense.
That'd be kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That'd be
yeah,
kind of cool.
I mean, like, I'll probably, like I said, I like it. I've and all that stuff. It's just like, like I said, I'll probably end up cutting it again. I just don't know when and all that stuff. But I don't mind cutting my hair. That's the other thing. Like, and at the same time,
No, I mean, I think it'd be cool if you had it like that. Like, I think it's dope.
and so, like, yeah, it's
Like maybe grow a little bit more and get it like shaped. Like
I
you know
don't
how like to do it.
like I can all honesty, it's
I don't know how
like
to explain it.
I don't think it's gonna shape out. I don't think it's gonna grow out anymore and all that stuff.
Well, you can get that shape though. I think, right?
Huh?
You can get like what you have right there. You can get that shaped. I mean, I think, right?
Yeah, if I just
I feel like you can.
if I find the right stuff, the right clip, the right side, the right can't even say the right words right now. The right number for it.
Or you can go to somebody if you want. I guess you can go to somebody, huh?
I could go to somebody.
Pacific on the Ave is good. Shout out to them, I guess.
Oh my god, I hate you so much.
I mean, since I said that,
you had the opportunity to say
I
one
don't go to
person.
them no more.
That doesn't matter. He's a friend of ours.
Yeah, but I don't know if he knows how to do that.
That doesn't matter. Like he needs to learn.
It's
True.
true. You can go to
Yeah,
Aaron
have
Galindo.
practice.
So I'm trying to. I was hoping you would go with that, like just like the nice plug for the shout out, help him out and all that stuff. But then you just messed it up. I was like, no.
Well, because I know they know how to cut like almost all the hair. There's like they know how to cut like all types of hair. I know
Yeah,
that for sure.
Well,
I get that, but it's like I said, it's at the same time, it's like it's helping a friend out and all that stuff, shouting him out and all that stuff.
That's true.
we're doing shout
Well,
out. Shout
Aaron
out to
cut.
my brother with those keto treats. You know what I'm saying?
How is that business going, by the way?
How is it?
It's going. Fine. Actually, just because like he's doing a lot of keto stuff, which is like not really known. Like it's hard to find keto desserts, and so the factor that he's the only one, like in Stockton that does them like all the time. I think his name is getting out a little bit more because a lot of people are doing keto now. So the factor that he's
Yeah,
doing keto desserts, he kind of hopped on the train pretty good. There is
yeah.
keto desserts that you can do on your own, like there's recipes and stuff, but people don't want to do that. People aren't bakers. Not saying like people can't cook, but it's just
And
better when you
also,
know somebody.
some of them are kind of bad, to be honest. Some of them
Oh,
are kind
dude,
of
I
nasty
know.
too, to be honest.
I got
Like
like
I've had
monk.
like I've bought so many recipes and like it's
Yeah.
horrible.
Like I remember I got like monk fruit like brownies, like the mix.
Monk fruit is bomb though.
It is. But I made them and it wasn't right, man. It tasted disgusting.
I don't like when like the only thing I don't like about keto stuff is you always get a lot of nuts, like the nut taste. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
I don't really care about that. But then it makes sense because you use almond flour. But
that nutty
like
flavor.
after a while, you kind of get used to it. Yeah, like the whole nutty flavor.
Oh, got you.
That's.
Yeah,
But then I mean, it's only for sweet stuff. So like every now and then, like it's okay. You know what I mean?
yeah. I
But
mean, I eat keto here and there, but like having a brother that does all of it, I mean, it's a good bonus when he like wants to try something out new on you, and he has like extra, and he's like, "Here, you want these?" I'm like, "Heck yeah!" Or or if you want some real keto chocolate, is like get Lily's chocolate. Lily's chocolate is good for if you're on the keto diet. That other than that, yeah, Helen's Confections is my brother's business. So Helen's underscore confections on Instagram. If you like keto or good desserts in general, we deliver to Bay Area, Stanislaus, and San Joaquin areas. So go check them out.
try one of his pumpkin pies. They're good. I like them.
You had his pies before?
Yeah, I had his pumpkin pie.
Oh, you did? I didn't know that.
Yeah. I like the only
Oh
thing I
man.
don't. The only reason I don't order anymore is because like it's a big pie. So I'm like,
Oh
you know what I mean?
yeah. If you're like
Like
the
I
only
think
one
it
on
took us
keto,
like
yeah.
probably like a month and a half. It took us like a month and a half to finish it. Like it
No, I got you.
took us pretty long time. Yeah, because like
He
we just
got
don't eat a lot of sweets to be honest.
Yeah. He also has like non-keto cookies. So if you want non-keto stuff, he has that too. So
Does he have vegan stuff?
throwing that out there. Huh?
Does he have vegan stuff?
People have been recently asking for that. No, he doesn't. I didn't know people would be wanting like vegan stuff. I
I'm not vegan,
mean,
but like
yeah. Well, a friend
I
on
can
Facebook
convert
was
to
like,
vegan.
yeah, a friend on Facebook was like, "You have vegan desserts, or like, as a vegan?" He's like, "No, I didn't." That's another crowd too. You don't really see a lot of vegan
It
desserts,
really
so
is. It really is.
it's really limited. Like
Yeah.
really limited. So other than
I
that,
tried converting to plant-based protein, but it's hard. It's kind of hard.
plant-based in general is hard,
It's
but
hard.
I hear
Also,
it gives
because
a
I love
lot
my
of
meat.
like
I love meat
benefits.
so much. Yeah, well, I felt
Mm.
really good, but I kind of missed the taste of meat. You know what I mean? A
No, yeah.
steak or something.
I think Arnold Schwarzenegger, he does plant-based diet, and so does Mark Wahlberg. They both do it.
Yeah, I know there's one guy. He does plant-based Monday through Friday, Saturday through Sunday. He does meat. So that's kind
Wow.
of cool.
I mean, that works for him.
Yeah.
That's
It's pretty
works
cool.
for his body.
Yeah.
Ricky, what kind of
Yeah,
diet do you
because he
do?
tried. What?
So Ricky,
He's
what
like,
kind of diet does he?
I eat food.
Exactly. I just eat food.
Taco truck, best diet around.
Food truck does sound good right now.
Dude, I remember when what was that taco truck we always went to? Got the name.
Tacos El Mayate or something like that. If I remember correctly. I don't
Yeah. Yeah, something like that. It was all over there on about In and Out.
Yeah, it's still there.
Oh, yeah, and they were bomb, but they got stingy. Like once they found their customers, and then meat got stingy. Because I remember they packed it like with meat, and you're just like, wow. And eventually, one time they gave me my quesadilla, the one I love it. It was like a little bit of meat. I was like, whoa, yo, what the heck is this? Then I was like, okay, maybe like that was a one-time thing. Went back again, and then it was just like a little bit of meat again. I was like, you serious? I was like, forget it. And then so I kind of stopped going. I haven't had taco truck in forever, honestly.
Like
It's give me choro.
the thing is with that though, it's like at the same time, it's like that truck in particular around that time got busy got big real quick and all stuff. A lot of people was there. Besides like me, you, and Simon, and everything. It was there were so many people there and all that stuff. Like everyone would go, that was like the go-to truck and all that stuff. Especially since it was also off the freeway and all that stuff. It was just like it was there and In and Out, like the two busiest things, off that freeway and all that stuff and everything. But yeah, it's like I think that's just more the fact of like popularity got into it and all that stuff, and then it's like I'm guessing like since so many people they had to watch, probably maybe have to watch how much meat was in it and all that stuff because try to make sure they had enough to sell and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just like and then like all of a sudden like the church we go to has ended up getting a taco truck of their own right across the street from this gas station.
Oh yeah, that was pretty good. I like it.
You know, so that was good. I still love that place from now and then. And everything.
They're pretty cool.
And stuff. And
dude, I want to try ODB's meet and greet, dude. I want to try that one.
What now?
Who?
ODB's meet and greet. Look that one up.
Never heard of it. Where's that one at?
It's a taco truck that goes around the world. It's like, oh, not around the world, not around the world.
Yeah,
around the United States. She travels around. It looks cool though. The food looks good.
I don't think she'll ever stop
MEAT. It's MEAT and greet. No, I think she goes to Sacramento though.
No, oh, okay, that makes sense.
I kind of figured meat was spelled like that.
Yeah. And it was like, I think the slogan's like, I beat everyone's meat or something. Like, it's a hilarious slogan, dude.
Is that where you be getting your crazy slogans from?
Half the time.
No.
Meats?
Not really.
Annie's Meats? You always have something like that.
Dude, Manny's Meats was a good idea, dude. I mean.
You should, bro. Be a butcher.
Yeah, dude. I have a friend that's a butcher, actually.
There's no dates of when that goes.
They make pretty good money.
Yeah, he's getting trained right now. Shout out to Edgar for watching.
Hey, speaking of your friends, dog, they were really complimenting you on that last video we did with Ricky's Tinder stuff.
Oh, dude, things get hella sus really fast. Like,
they're like, no lie, hey, Manny's kind of cute. I was like, wow, who are these?
Yeah, dude. Like the hilarious part is like we were in high school and like sometimes we'd say things like that and like the teachers would be like, what? Like thinking we're serious, like we were just laughing, and like it was like because like teachers apparently think you're serious and you say stuff like that.
It is. I mean, as a teacher, I wouldn't care because I think I would laugh too.
Yeah, but, like I don't know.
Yeah, that's funny. Gentlemen, it's about to be Christmas in a little bit.
I know.
Was it Thursday?
How many days?
Friday. By the time this releases, it'll be tomorrow because this is coming out on Christmas Eve.
So Merry Christmas Eve if you celebrate that. Happy Kwanzaa. Yeah.
Wow.
Christmas. Happy Valentine's. He's so confused. Yeah, dude. Whatever you celebrate,
Merry
happy that.
Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa,
Kwanzaa.
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
colored stuff.
Birthday.
those. If you're something else, happy holidays. Whatever you celebrate. If you don't celebrate, happy day. I guess I don't know.
If someone, oh,
It's
here's
just
the,
another
Uh,
day.
you know what? Since it's, I have to ask this question. If someone told you one of the other ones, not Merry Christmas, like Happy Kwanzaa or Happy Hanukkah and all stuff, how do you react to that?
I'll be like, oh, thanks.
thank you.
You,
You say thank you, right? You wouldn't be offended or anything.
Yep.
I
no.
No, I'd be like, thank you. Happy Christmas.
I remember because like
Yeah.
I used to
His
because
birthday.
when I used to work at GameStop and all that stuff, when I worked in retail and all that stuff, I don't remember how it got brought up or how it happened or was I was told it was told that you're supposed to say Happy Holidays and all that stuff, cause and not say Merry Christmas and everything. And
I would say Merry Christmas. I don't care.
at first I was like, okay, and then it hit me. I was like, wait, why can I not say Merry Christmas and all that stuff?
Yeah. It's okay.
Oh, they
I've
legit
went
told
to
you.
GameStop before and they've been like, Merry
I know.
Christmas.
I don't remember if
Like,
it was like
okay.
like it was actual our company that did this or something like. I don't remember the whole thing, but it was like we were it would, or it was like something that was just brought up in conversation or something like that. And
Oh, okay. Maybe something happened too before you went. No.
it was like hot. You need to say you have to say Happy Holidays, and everything instead of saying Merry
That's dumb.
Christmas and
So you have to.
and all that stuff. And I was like, why though? And all that stuff. Like,
Dude.
it's like
Dude, I remember. Go ahead. Sorry.
because like I was like, it's like I don't get it. It's like where's the insult of it coming from to make that person and also like
Yeah, that's true, huh?
I can get it I get it like they don't celebrate someone doesn't that you cannot celebrate it, that's totally fine, we can understand that and all that stuff, but it's like where does it come into the point of like you feel insulted from someone saying that to you and all that stuff, like first of all
That's true.
like
Yeah.
first of all we don't know you as a person and all that stuff. Like we don't know if you're like a Jehovah's Witness. We don't know if you're a Jewish that does celebrate this Hanukkah said, or even
True.
a native that celebrates Kwanzaa and all that stuff and everything like that. It's like yes, we said Merry Christmas because that's what the common one is and that we know of in the states and all that stuff. You shouldn't feel offended for it that we said it because it's not even though you don't celebrate it, like the common thing of you to say is like I don't celebrate Christmas, but thank you though, and all that stuff. And it's like we celebrate this, and then that helps the person out at least and all that stuff. Happy holidays is supposed to. It's
I
just
mean, or you can be like, yeah, or you can be like, say if you were like, oh, thank you for your purchase, Merry Christmas, and like I celebrated Hanukkah, I'd be like, thank you, Happy Hanukkah. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like the end of the world because you're like, you
no,
don't
yeah,
celebrate whatever day that they said.
no, yeah.
Like,
It's just more of the
it's kind
fact
of
of it's
dumb.
like why it's just like I said, it's just more of the fact of how does it become where does it become why does it become an insult all of a sudden and all that stuff by saying
Yeah, I
even just
don't know.
saying any one of those things and all that stuff like because apparently you can just say any one of the three and all that stuff and people get offended. Apparently people get offended easily when you don't say it when you don't tell them Merry Christmas and all that stuff and I'm like
Dude, people get offended for everything, dude.
what.
That's
That's true.
that's one thing I noticed, dude. Like, it's hard to even say anything nowadays without people getting offended.
Well, it
Like,
depends.
without, people getting
Mm,
offended, people trying to cancel you, people trying to, you know,
Uh,
it's kind of
it
I don't
annoying.
care.
it's a lot of things, and in all in all, like it can depend on the situation, the wording, and all that stuff, and all that stuff, like
Yeah.
and all that stuff, and that's true. But for me, particularly, like just the Christmas thing in general is just the one that I think is like no one should be offended and all that stuff. It's all about just
Yeah.
or no, you should not overreact to the fact that they saying someone saying that to you and all that stuff. No, they don't like we
Yeah.
don't. No one knows a person and all that stuff. Don't make Let's be honest. Christmas is not American holiday. All right,
No.
it is not. Let's not. Let's get one thing
It's
straight.
popularized in America, but
It
it's
is
not an
it is
American
more
holiday.
popular. Yeah, you can say it's more popular in America
Yeah.
and all that stuff and everything like that. It's more commercialized, I guess you can say, in America and all that stuff. But
Yeah.
don't be offended. Like no one should be offended for the fact that they're not saying Merry Christmas to you or something like that and all that stuff. There's even people that get offended
Yeah.
by saying Happy
It's pretty
Holidays
dumb.
instead of saying Merry Christmas, and I'm just like,
I've never gotten offended, but like you could say Merry Christmas to me if you want. You
no,
know what I
I
mean? Like, but I'm
no,
not like saying it aggressively. I'm just
yeah,
like
yeah,
you can say Merry Christmas.
no, it's not that. Like,
But like I've never been offended.
of course, like, well, yeah, with YouTube, like, I get that, but I'm just saying, like, there's these section of
Yeah.
people that are just like, it's Merry Christmas, and that's how you, that's what you're supposed to say. I'm like,
You're like, I know that. I can't say it. You're
like,
like,
why? It's like, why are you getting upset for something I just said something else? Oh, okay, like saying Happy Holidays is the
Yeah.
safe bet and all that stuff. But if it accidentally comes out of
Yeah.
saying something else, like don't be offended by it and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's what-
Dude, I
that's-
remember when that Starbucks controversy came out, when like people were getting offended about like the cups because they were too like Christmassy or something like that. And then
Dude, that
people were
was so
like,
stupid.
Did it say?
yeah, then they,
See,
one
that
day
was-
they came out with
It was just all
like
red.
the blank red cups. And then people got mad about that. Like, why is it
Yeah.
a red cup now? And then Starbucks was like, so you guys can think of your own, holidays, and like you have use your imagination. And I guess people didn't like it. And then Starbucks was like, you know what, we don't care anymore. And then they just started doing whatever they wanted to the cups. Hey, if you buy, you buy, you don't, you don't.
Yeah.
It was retarded. I'm like, people are really getting mad in
Yeah.
Christmas Starbucks cups. Hey, if you hate Christmas,
What was it?
keep
on
it
the
to yourself,
That
man.
much.
What I don't even remember because like I know about it, but I don't remember. What was it that was
It
on
was
the cup?
one of
that
them
was,
looked
like,
at
that made him feel offended.
one of them was an ugly sweater. One of them was like an ugly sweater style, and it had like Santa and the reindeer,
Are you kidding
and
me?
then it had like bells and stuff like that. Yeah,
Are you kidding me?
because I remember going to Starbucks like 3 times or something like that, a couple times, more than once, and like every time I got the same cup, and I was like, they only have one cup, and they were like, nah, we have other ones, but that's the ones we're using. So like I remember strictly them having a ugly sweater cup.
Like, so
I think one of them had like just Santa on it one time.
So
Yeah,
I have the article right here if you guys want me to read it.
Just
it
bring
was
up
all basic stuff. It
just
wasn't
bring
like
up the parts of like what was it that was people got offended about. That's all I want to know. Because like I don't get it.
Okay.
I don't get that. I was like, it's just like, why are you getting offended for something and all that stuff? Like, relax, like,
yeah.
and all that stuff. Were these like crazy Christians that were complaining about this?
Why some Christians are
I
mad
don't
about
know.
Starbucks
Probably.
2015 red cup.
About the red cup?
So the fight over
Oh,
Starbucks
they were
cup
complaining about
actually,
the red cup.
it says Starbucks cup actually begins with a man named Joshua Furstein and a viral video in which he claims Starbucks can't celebrate Christmas. Joshua, who looks a bit like Kevin James and whose voice bears an uncanny resemblance to Seth Rogen's, describes himself as an American evangelist, internet and social media personality. His personal website touts his Facebook fame and internet success. Furstein has a big Christian and conservative following, and as he'll probably tell you himself, he's good at making things that are popular on the internet. Oh, I think I heard of this guy. He frequently does this by harnessing the power of polarizing religious topics. One of his videos attempts to dispel evolution,
Harassing.
saying that it isn't a science, blah, blah, blah. Because I guess he took this video and then he said, do you realize that Starbucks wanted to take Christ and Christmas off their brand? New cups, yes. In fact, do you know that Starbucks is allowed to say Merry Christmas to their customers? And which is a lie. And then basically like
That's complaining about red cups, though, right? Not the Christmas
right,
one.
so it's coming up. He says, doubtful that Furstein had any
Oh.
input, insider knowledge, or constellation without the designer team responsible for Starbucks 2015 Red Cup or the coffee's company's rationale for making the cup plain red. But he's wrong about Starbucks refusing to celebrate Christian holidays and blah, 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 blah. So I guess like Starbucks did it themselves to kind of just like calm the storm, I guess you can say. But then people hated it. The red cups are now as an anti-Christmas symbol, with Starbucks declaring their firmly Christmassy cups to be holiday beverages. And Sign Christmas from them. Person wrote. I'm just like, why are people getting so butthurt about Starbucks making it Christmassy or not, and Christians taking it up the ass that they can't say Christmas just because people don't want to say Christmas. They don't want to say Christmas. Damn, doesn't mean your religion is gonna be over if someone doesn't say Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I don't
I don't know.
I don't know.
I haven't even looked at a Starbucks cups recently, so I don't know how they look nowadays. I don't know what stuff. Even though I just had Starbucks like a couple weeks ago.
Dude, I haven't had Starbucks in a minute.
I had Starbucks. I think it was like a couple weeks ago, and all that stuff.
I had
And
Starbucks last month.
Best feeling before work was going to Starbucks early, getting a nice coffee and like one of their sandwiches, and it was awesome. It was like a treat to myself on Friday.
Is it just me or does AM PM coffee taste way better than Starbucks?
I had never had AM PM coffee.
AM
coffee is
PM?
bomb.
You just trying to slap
AM
them in the
PM.
nuts saying that they don't have good coffee or something?
Dude, AM PM has the best coffee, dude.
Oh my god, dude.
Go to AM PM, get you a nice Colombian blend coffee.
Do you drink a lot of coffee?
The bomber. I do. I drink a cup of coffee every morning.
Okay, never mind.
Christ, for what? You're
Like
18.
a regular person. Because then I get caffeine headaches. I get caffeine headaches if I don't have coffee.
I don't
Or
drink
caffeine
coffee,
in
so
general.
I can't say anything about it.
I rarely drink coffee. Just because.
Like Starbucks is the closest thing I do for coffee.
Right. I did Judge Bros one time. I like their triple shot, which I don't know why I did that, but I did it. And literally, dude, I was like jittery for like a good
Dude,
couple hours.
Have you tried the 911? Have you tried the
Oh
911?
no, my brother has though. That one's crazy.
Yeah.
Now you're just trying to
It's
kill
It's their
yourself.
strongest one. I've never had that one. I don't care like about like how crazy it's supposed to be. I just like it. I like it tasting bitter. I want my coffee to like taste bitter.
So you just
Yeah,
like
I love bitter
black.
coffee.
Black with
Yeah,
a
that's
little
how I
bit of
drink my
creamer,
coffee.
huh?
No, okay,
No, I
never
don't put any
mind.
creamer in. No cream, no sugar.
Never mind. Now it
I don't put no
explains.
cream, no sugar.
Now it explains more now why he likes AM PM more. Because I was like,
Because it's bitter?
Yeah, AM
I'm-
PM is way better.
uh,
Yeah. I just
that's true.
put it pour it in a cup and
since he's
drink it.
doing just black, it makes more sense now. And also, because I was trying to find that, I was like, there has to be a reason to this, and all that stuff. And I was thinking to myself, like, he's
Because like I've had the just black coffee from Starbucks, but it's not good to be honest. So
I really don't know the difference. Bitterness is bitterness to me. People are gonna jump on me because I said that,
I
but
just get the feeling.
I'm not an avid coffee drinker.
I just have that feeling. Even I'm not either, but it's like I just get that feeling like that AM PM black coffee hits home for him better than it did at Starbucks and all that stuff.
like I'm not like a connoisseur. Like I'm not like, oh, this one tastes fruity. Like I'm not like that. Like, I'm just like, if it bites me back, I like it. You know what I mean? Like
To bite you back, okay.
If it's
Yeah,
fruity,
like, I want
this
it to,
one's
like-
not
yeah, like I want it like super bitter and like super hot. That's what I want my coffee like.
I think that's
Like-
gas. I think that's gas station coffee in
Okay.
general.
Yeah, that's why. But like 7-Eleven is good, but it's not as good as AM PM. And then
Oh,
like
so-
Dunkin' Donuts is really good, but like still, you know what I mean?
So like, if
Dunkin'
you-
Donuts coffee.
if you want bitter, because that's what I was like, because as soon as like there has to be a reason. And as soon as you said like black and all that stuff and bitter, I was like, yep, that makes more sense now.
Yeah,
Because gas station coffee is more known for that in a way.
yeah. That's why I love it
Is
so much. But
All
Yeah.
that stuff. That is too.
I really loved Starbucks like fraps. Caramel frap is a classic.
Mm.
and I like the whipped cream more than anything else. They have specific whipped cream that I like and really find anywhere else. That's what I
Is
miss
it
them
whipped?
for. Like the whipped cream they put on top, put it on top.
yeah, no, I know it's whipped cream, but like what I'm saying is like, is it like out the can or is it like they make it?
I don't know. I don't know if it's out the can. If it is, I will be like, what's that brand?
I think it is.
Cause I went to this one place in DC one time and like they made like it was hella expensive, but like they made like their own whipped cream.
That's tight.
But I didn't try it because like I didn't get hot chocolate, but like it
I
looked really good.
I seen a friend of mine do like whipped cream on the bottom of the drink and then on top of the drink,
Really? Oh,
right?
so it like mixes in? Is that what it
Yeah.
is?
I was
It
just
like
like,
mixes in?
huh,
Oh, okay.
that's
It's pretty
interesting.
smart.
Yeah. I tell them not to fill my drink too high because I want extra whipped cream, and they do that for me. So I guess I
Oh,
save them a
that's
little more
what's
money, I guess. I don't
up.
know.
Maybe.
Dude, McDonald's, I know I'm acting really fat right now. I don't eat any of this stuff anymore, but McDonald's, like chocolate chip frap, bro, let me tell you.
I haven't tried any of the McDonald's like specialty coffees
Me
ever.
neither.
Dude, well, you like your coffee black, but the frap, I don't think it has coffee. I think it's just straight sugar. So
I wouldn't
I
like it.
literally got that. And I said, "Can I get extra chocolate chips, like extra, extra?" And then she was like, "Got you." I'm like, "Extra whipped cream." She's like, "Got you, boo." I was like, "I like going out with McDonald's because she was nice to me. If she wasn't working, then I would be like, 'Can I get extra chocolate chips?" And they're like, "No." I was like, "Damn."
Damn, that's crazy. Hey, you've been to Christmas in the Park, right? The one down there?
Me?
Yeah.
No. Wait, have I?
Yeah, you
Oh
went
yeah,
during the
yeah, I have.
convention, but like I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know if
that's
you were
right.
like really there. I know we went
Yeah, I
during the
was there.
convention. I don't know. Damn. They have this thing called snowman chocolate. So good.
I remember when we went to Del Oso. Good hot chocolate.
Yeah. I
Oh, dude,
forget
remember
what
when we
the
were
thing.
skating?
What?
Worst thing ever.
Oh, didn't you fall? I think.
No, no. And thank God I didn't. Because if my fat ass
The
fell, it
worst
would have
part
been
was
over
like I
with.
started.
It would have been game over,
Dude,
son.
I almost fell because I got scared, dude. Dude, I got so scared because like I was like starting to like do a lot better because like at first I was like doing horrible and like towards the end I started actually doing a whole lot better. And then so like halfway through like I'm going like towards the corner and he's like I just hear a voice, he's like, "You're doing good." Like hella deep and I'm like, what the hell? And like I turn around, it's like Aaron's stepdad. I was like, why? Like he scared the crap out of me. Like he just
Oh,
appeared and I was
yeah,
like,
they were there. I forgot.
yeah, and then I was like, "Who is?" And I looked, I was like, "Oh, Eddie." He's like, "How you doing?" "Mm, okay." But like, he just appeared, and I was like, "Oh, crap!" Like he almost like you know how like when you like get scared and like sometimes like you go back. I like went back and like my feet like slid. It was crazy, but I didn't fall. I was like,
I remember because like I finally was done and I went to like the sidelines. My feet were killing me. And I was just like having 300-pound man on like these thin skates, nah, bruh. And so I couldn't do it no more. So I finally went to like put my shoes on, and I was just watching you guys. And then I remember like you skated up to me, and they're like, "Man, they got my thick ass on this ice." Yo, I was dead.
yeah.
All right, ladies, if you got a big man, please
Yeah.
don't take his ass ice skating. That's like the worst fear.
Yeah.
Worst fear. Oh man, dude.
Oh,
But yeah,
man.
dude, ice skating was an experience. It really was, because it does get
Dude, I
easy.
remember the one thing I remember most about it is after that we went on the hayride. Remember the hayride?
Oh
And it
yeah,
just started pouring rain. Like the rain came down hella hard for some odd reason, and we were just getting soaked with rain. Like,
just standing
like
in
the
the
minute
middle
we
of it.
got on the hayride. Yeah, the minute we got on the hayride, it was just like pouring rain, and the hayride was going so slow, we were just getting soaked. Like,
It was
that was
horrible.
hilarious.
Got to
Yeah,
go to
and we went to Denny's.
we went to we got to go to Denny's
Right after.
after. That
Yeah,
was fun. Our
yeah.
thing
The
when we
good
were
thing is, I had a pretty jacket.
when we were doing the whole like youth thing, that was our thing. We're like, where we go now? Denny's. Where we go now? Let's go to Denny's. Denny's. Denny's.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
still
But
remember that one time.
even not a youth thing, we went to Denny's. Like,
Right, we were always at Denny's.
yeah, we always went
Funniest,
to Denny's.
the funniest time when it was like I ordered food, right? I waited so damn long for this stupid like omelet, and I just see them bring out like Ricky's like pancakes, right? And they're looking delicious. And I was just like,
Oh,
bro.
those pancakes.
And then I was on keto, and I was like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. And I was like tempted to ask Ricky. I was like, can I just eat your pancake? Can I have a bite? And he would have said yes. I'm like, are you sure? And then anyways, and then
Didn't you
Manny
eat
was
like a
like, you
ketchup
know,
packet?
huh?
What was it that you ate? I gave you
So,
something.
no. So you were like, you can eat the jelly packet. You know, it doesn't have sugar.
That's what it was.
And I
Yeah.
was just like, for real? And you're like, yeah, it says no sugar. I was like, what? And then so I remember I just started eating them,
That's how.
and then it was just like, it was amazing. I don't know why,
Yeah.
but I was so hungry. It was ridiculous.
Dude, you were
Good
hella
time,
hungry.
guys.
That's just
Oh,
that's just so funny.
remember when we went to dang, Color Wars, and then they and a couple of the kids threw powder in Ricky's face, like straight
Oh,
up
I
like
remember that.
threw it in his
I put
face.
some in it. I put some like on his head, not in his face, but on his head.
So
No,
it
and I
happened
remember
And that's
twice.
like
because, yeah,
twice.
I
Okay,
didn't, but thankfully it didn't go in his head, in his eyes. But like when I was doing it, like he like stepped in a hole and like he went like he just immediately like went down, and like I like put it and it like landed on his head. I meant to put it like on his shirt, and like when I threw it, he like stepped in the hole because it was like a weird pothole somewhere.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
all I
Remember
remember
that?
is like seeing. All I heard is people were like, "Oh!" and then I just seen like a dust of like green. I was like, what happened? What happened? And then I look around, and then it's just like Ricky's like there, just standing there.
Cause I
And
kid
so
you,
many curse words going through his
Damn.
mind,
the fact because
where
it
he
just
was
went straight
like,
for my
F these kids, man.
because it went straight for my face. It didn't like it wasn't like it wasn't accident or anything. It went straight for the face, and I was just like,
In your eye.
Damn.
I was like,
Who did that one?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Damn.
I was like literally, you have no idea how bad it was. Like how I was holding in every single emotion at that moment. You know,
And then I remember
Damn.
like
Dude, remember like the weird changing rooms they had?
the what?
oh my
There were like
God.
weird changing room they had like in the bathroom, like for their basketball court. Dude, that was the weirdest thing. Dude, I was like one of the last ones to go change, and there was just so much like colored powder on the floors. Like it was bad.
Yeah, I remember all that, man. What the heck was that?
Yeah. And then we watched Black Panther.
Yeah, we did.
Pots and pans.
There was a curse word in there we forgot about, and then Ricky was like, "Oh well, I don't care anymore."
I know. I didn't.
Yeah.
It was my because like I was the one that had to bring the laptop to show the movie and all that stuff.
Yep.
And I was like, I don't even know how that we came to picking that movie. I don't remember, but I was like, I was in that mode. I was already in that mood. I was like, I don't care. Let's just show it.
Yeah.
I think I had a curse word in it. I forgot what it was. I was like, oh, I forgot that was in there.
It
I
wasn't
gotta
that bad of a
rewatch it
curse
again
word
to
though.
see. No, it was
It
probably like
wasn't
shit or
that
something.
bad. No.
Yeah, but then again, it's like nobody. It's like
Yeah.
one curse word just the whole thing erupts and all that stuff. So it's like
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just ruins the atmosphere. I guess.
And the funny part is, like, half of them already use that word like in day-to-day basis.
probably, probably.
like half of, because they were
When
like teenagers.
Yeah, fun though. I liked it, dude. I still remember that day. I was so stressed out, bro, because the freaking band was gone,
Oh
and we were gonna use that.
Oh,
Oh, no.
I remember that. That was hilarious.
And was like, "Oh, brother Saul took it for the men's convention or something." I was like, "Are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah, there was an event.
Are you something else going on?" And then that's when like told me like, "Well, you need to make sure like you tell everybody you're using it that weekend and blah blah." I'm like one car or something like that. But we had to take like 3 different. It was so annoying.
I don't even think
But
it was like it was in the. I'm not even going into this.
I
no,
don't even know, like, I think I went in your car, Isaac. I think.
No, I'm not talking
You
about
was
that.
you, Jesse, two other boys. I forgot. I think Boney too. I think
Yeah,
something like that.
man.
Good times, guys. Good
That
times.
was before you had the Civic. That was before you had the
No, no,
Civic
I
too.
had the Civic already.
Yeah, the Civic.
Did you?
Yeah.
I remember riding your old car. What
No.
was that to?
You did.
Yeah, I know I did. Cause he was like, "Oh, suspension's messed up." Like, I remember him vividly telling me that, and then like that's it. Yeah, it was like I can't remember what car it was. I remember like we got in the car and like we drove, and then like I was in the front seat, and then like Jesse was like in the back, and then I think it
Oh,
was
you know
like
what?
Aaron
It
in the
probably
back,
could
and
have
then
been.
like and then we got there, and then Boney was like, "Hey, the back of your car was like sagging." You're like, "Oh yeah, suspension's messed up." I was like, "What the heck?"
Yeah, because I remember probably in 2016, I still had the other car, and I want to say in 2017 is when I had the Civic. No, 2018 I had the Civic because it was 2017 car. 2017 I still had that old rinky dinky brown car. It was a heck of messed up. I
Yeah,
used it to log in to go to Walmart in Lodi to take you guys there because you guys were doing some kind
that's
of
where
schedule.
it must have been.
Yeah.
That's where it must have been.
So yeah, that
Yeah,
that
because you weren't the leader at that point, huh?
no, Delilah was.
You weren't the leader yet, huh?
Delilah
Yeah,
were.
had to been that then.
Yeah. I don't miss it
Yeah,
though.
and then I remember, remember Ricky's old car, the white one.
Yeah. I remember that car. We used that car for
Yeah,
everything.
I remember that car.
Mm-hmm.
Every time me,
Dude, I
Simon,
remember
and our
like we were
go ahead.
go.
I
I remember
remember like
like
me,
I
Rick,
was I was at his house for
damn it.
something. He's like, "Go ahead."
Now you know how I feel.
I did, and I was like, okay, I want to go now.
Go ahead. Might
Okay.
tell the
I
show.
remember
It's pointless. Mine's pointless.
I remember me, Simon, and like our two other friends. Every time we went to like hang out, whose car do we use? And we're like, Ricky, is your car? And Ricky be like, seriously? Why me? And they're just like, because it's better than all of ours. And then
I never
Simon
understood
had
that.
the newest one by then. And then we're like, Simon, you're the one with the better car. He's like, yeah, but
No,
like you have the
it was always gas, too.
gas. Yeah, he had no gas. I have no gas. Every time. You have no gas. No gas.
Like, it was like, yeah, you want to take my car to drive somewhere where you're gonna end up paying for something anyways.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was funny.
that's hilarious.
That was funny. And
And Ricky, and then Simon like, I'll
Um,
drive though. And then Ricky's like, I guess.
because I didn't want to
I was the only
drive.
one that had
That's hilarious.
Because I was, and don't let's all remember, I was the one that had a job.
Yeah, we were all doing like this rinky dinky construction job.
Y'all
I
were
didn't really
doing
give them
side
money.
job. Y'all were doing side jobs and everything. I was the one with an actual 9 to 5. No, I
Weren't
think,
you working for Apple?
no. I think when I got that car, it was when I was when I was still working with Apple at the time, and then that transitioned into the job I'm in right now, and all that stuff. So yeah,
Makes more sense.
yeah, that's why. So it was like,
Yeah.
it was always my car. And all that stuff. It was when I got and everything like that. So it's like it was always my car, and all that stuff and everything. I kind of miss it.
Exactly.
COVID time. That's more of a COVID thing. Me saying that. It's more of a COVID.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember like I've ridden in Ricky's old car, but like I remember I went to his house for society. It was like after the podcast. But we're doing something after the podcast, and he was like, "Okay, well let's just go." And he was like, "Hold on, I gotta get Christmas ornaments." And I was like, "What the heck?" And then he was like, "They're in my garage." And then like he pulls up the shed, and like he still has his old car,
It's
like
still
the
in there.
old white one,
It's still
like
in
just
there.
in the garage.
It is still
And
in
then you're
there.
like, I should probably move. He's like, I should back this out because the ornaments are in the front. And then he gets in and it just doesn't even crank. Like, it's like no nothing, like no sound, no power, no nothing. And he's like, "Oh well, never mind."
It's
I
it,
was like,
it's still in there
dude, that was hilarious.
till this day. I gotta
It's still in there.
It's still in there. I gotta
Yeah.
get it. I gotta figure out a way to get that out. Honestly, especially if I'm
Just it probably needs a new battery.
well, it's most likely that it is most likely that for sure, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And but I need a. I don't know what to do with it overall because
Is it front wheel or rear wheel? Which one?
I don't remember. But I'll talk. I have something to say, but I'll talk about that after the podcast because I don't want to talk about it on the
I
podcast.
say, I say, make it a show car. Why not? Make some money off.
Pretty well, right?
I mean,
I'll think about it.
yeah. I mean, might as well. Like, just make it something. I don't know.
And we lost
Nope.
Manny, and he's back.
And he's back.
That was weird shit. Oh, hold on. Okay. Make it like an art piece. I don't know. Sell it. I don't
I'll
know.
figure something out. Yeah, I'll figure something out with it.
Make it look good and then sell it even though it's not good. That's a good one too.
I don't remember what it
Just make it look good.
was. Cause it.
Well, I mean, didn't you buy it off Craigslist for like
My mom.
200
found
bucks?
it. My mom found it just for
Right?
clearance.
I think.
Just for. I don't know. It doesn't. I had a car at the time. It got
Yeah,
me.
but like,
It got
didn't you
me.
pay like 200 bucks? It did. It got you a lot of places.
It
It
got me
took
to
you to
work.
Frisco,
It got
or
me to work.
technically not
No, it
Frisco.
did
It
not
took
take
you
me
to
to
BART.
Frisco in that car.
It took you to the BART. It took you to the BART.
Wait, did I drive that car to the BART?
Yeah, you
Oh,
did.
for LCS. I completely forgot.
Yeah. I was like,
I
do you
mean,
think
cause
the
like,
car can make it? You're like, eh.
no, didn't we take your dad's truck?
Yeah, but you took it to Frisco like 2 weeks before.
Did I?
You took it to the BART because you went to Frisco for something just to go, I think, and you took your car. I remember you taking that car to the BART, but we took my dad's truck to the BART when we went.
LCS.
Yeah,
I don't.
because I was like, you going to Frisco? And you're like, yeah. And I was like, what car are you taking? You're like, mine. I was like, can I make it? And you're like, yeah, maybe. And I was like, what? Like, I remember you specifically telling me, maybe. Like,
Did I?
I
I
told
was
Ricky
like,
that
I don't even know if I
he
went.
used to scare
Wait, what?
Ricky. Ricky used to scare the hell out of me when he used to drive because it'll be like late at night, right? And I swear to God, dude, and I don't know if Ricky remembers this, but like he'll start getting tired, right? And then he'll start like swerving a bit too far to the right. And then he'll be like, oh, like go right to the middle, like this fool is gonna kill us. And so I'll be like, oh, can you tell me about that one random card game? He's like, oh yeah. And then he'll start going like thing by thing. I just needed to say something to keep him awake. He just get me to my house, man. I just don't want to make it to my house. And it's literally like that.
That's
And
hilarious.
it's funny when he's like thinking about like something interesting, he'll go on, he'll talk about it for hours, but yeah, he won't get tired from talking about it. Once it goes quiet and you're not talking about nothing anymore, he goes like this.
You literally got
Swerving.
You literally got. No, I remember those days. I would be because I had a lot of late nights and all that stuff. And
That's hilarious.
yeah, those would
He's-
happen. Mhm. Yeah, but I'm better now when I drive. I don't fall asleep afterwards.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And then plus
I don't think
plus
he
plus it's
fell
COVID.
asleep.
Plus it's COVID now. I've done less driving.
That's true.
That's true.
Or
is
the
true.
funniest part is like whenever like when we get together to like play video games or watch a movie, we'll be like, oh yeah, Ricky's just knocked out.
Cause
I'm
I'm
just like,
tired.
Yeah.
like it was like only 8 o'clock. It was so funny. A lot of Taco Bell late nights. Awesome.
Dude, Taco Bell's a spot for late nights.
Remember like eating like the party box? That was good.
I remember when we went to LCS going back, it was like 9:10. We're gonna go to like Jimmy John's,
Jersey
and we're just like,
Mike's.
oh, it's gonna be closed by the time we get there. Jersey Mike's, there you go. He's like, it's gonna be closed by the time we get there.
Yeah,
He's
because it was
like,
in
let's just go to
like
Taco Bell. I'm like, all right.
Tracy. He found a Taco Bell,
Yeah.
and it's a
He's like,
taco.
let's
It
just
was
go
a
to
Taco
Taco
Bell
Bell.
in
I'm
a
like, all
and like
right.
it's not like any other Taco Bells we see like that drive through and all that. It's like one in those little strip mall kind of things with no drive through. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like this is weird because you don't see that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Like, and it was like one of the only stores there. Like, there was like probably like eight of them, eight businesses like that you can have there, and it was like four businesses open. Like,
Well, yeah,
it
because
was like in the
it was
sketchiest part. It was
it,
hilarious.
it was almost 9, so too. So like most of everything probably was closing up too.
Yeah.
And all that
But
stuff.
like, and it was like probably like there was like a guy and his daughter, I think, and then like some other random guy there. Like, it was like the weirdest group of people for like that time of the day.
Yeah.
Like
Like,
me,
like it was a
Simon,
guy and like his 8-year-old daughter.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
right? we were uh, we used to work in Petaluma, like 2 hours away from Stockton, right? And I remember one time I needed to go to Walmart, or we both needed to go to Walmart. I don't know what city it was in, and it didn't look ghetto because we are just like, it's like a random city with a Walmart. So we go in for stuff, and it was late at night, and I tell you not, like I think there was like a pimp with like his prostitute there, and then it was just like, yeah, it just looked so awkward, and then they were just like hella loud, hella ghetto, and I was just like, bro, I was like, are we back in Stockton again? Like, I think we were literally an hour away. Like, how is that possible? And it was just so weird. And so then like we finally left, and then Simon was like, "You noticed all that?" I was like, "Yeah, dude." I was like, "That was weird." So in the hotel, we can't have like microwave or anything. So we bought a toaster oven. So anytime we would leave the hotel, we would like hide our toaster oven. And so like so when we got back to the hotel, we would have like our frozen pizzas or whatever. And then like, we would pop it into like the toaster oven. And I remember one time I was watching 13 Reasons Why and I was all into it. Simon was like the best commentator ever because anytime like a problem came up, he's like, "Oh my gosh, shut up! It's not even that serious. I freaking teenager. It's so damn hard. You want to know what's hard? Being alive is hard." It was
Dude,
awesome.
his what is it called? Where you like you close your eyes and then like you kill some. Oh, Mafia.
His
His
mafia
Mafia
stories.
stories are hilarious.
Oh yeah, his mafia is on point, bro. He'll be
Dude, I
like,
remember we
"Yeah,
did one
we're
time.
going."
I mean, yeah.
Go ahead, go ahead.
When he just kills me off in the first when I get killed off in the first part.
Who
Dude,
killed
I
Ricky?
remember we did one time. It was like we were like walking around a room, and like the Mafia people like had their eyes open, everybody else had their eyes closed. It was really weird the way he did it. But like I remember like
Oh,
it's like if you get
that was the
poked, you're dead. Oh, that
yeah,
was
that was the
Delilah?
yeah.
Oh,
Delilah was
I don't know.
I did that one time for VBS, but I had the whole room pitch black one
Yeah,
time.
no, that's what I'm talking about. Is that one? And then like I
Okay.
remember it's like if you poke you, you're dead. And then like I got poked, and like I was like, well, that was weird. And then like I just hear you in my ear, that means you're dead. It was like, oh,
I remember that.
because like it felt like someone just bumped into my elbow, and I was like, what the heck? Like, because like they poked like my elbow, and like it felt like they just like kind of like nudged me, like they didn't
Uh,
poke me, and I was like, so I was like, that was I just thought I ran into somebody, and you're like, that means you're dead. And I was like, oh, and you're like, you should probably like pretend to be dead now. And I was like, oh, okay.
oh yeah, you came up to me like, "Hey, somebody poked me. That means you're dead." And you're like, "Oh." I was like, "Just lay down, pretend you're dead." Okay. I was like, "Oh."
Honestly, that's not
And then he
surprising
was
coming
like,
from
"Yeah."
Manny.
And so like, "You don't say it out loud, Manny."
Hilarious.
Those are good times.
Oh,
Simon's like mafia games have been like, so we were riding in a jungle and this alien came out of nowhere and stabbed Manny in the face. His blood was
yeah,
everywhere. And we were all
yeah.
screaming and we ran. and it ripped him apart and ate him. And they were just like, Jesus, why is it so graphic? Brains are everywhere.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
dude, his kills were like so graphic. His kills were so graphic.
It was funny because
Dude.
anytime everybody's like, Arturo did it, because he just looks like the person that would kill you. Like
Yeah. Yeah,
he said, yeah.
dude, he does. Dude, it's like
Swear.
if we were gathered up and like if we were gathered up, right, and the FBI was like, this man is accused for murdering somebody, I'd be like, probably. Like,
Yeah.
he's like the only person. He's the only friend I know that I'm like, I think he did it. Like he's the only one. Like I would want to be like, nah, he couldn't have done that. But like in my head, I'd be like, he probably did it. Like,
Dude, speaking of like murders and stuff, I remember when we go like, remember that one time we went to go see It too?
oh yeah,
In the movie theaters, and I remember like I was a
good movie.
youth pastor at the time, and I was like, I'm not here. You guys didn't see me. You. It was just funny because there was a certain person in the crowd that was
Yeah.
with us, and we're like, "Are
That
you
was a good
sure
movie,
you
huh?
can be here? Are you sure you can watch this with us?"
That was a really good movie.
Oh man, and it was just
I
like,
remember dropping off Oscar and Arturo.
uh-huh. Say what happened?
Was there more to the story?
Oh no. So after that, my bad, because I thought Manny was saying something, but I said after that, I remember watching that whole movie, and it became a movie to me because I remember like I started walking back to my car after the movie was done, but my car was like behind the movie theaters,
Mhm.
and I remember like you know how like things start fading away from like music and stuff, and then it
Yes.
just got like a real dead quiet. I was like, "Yep, this is the start of a murder movie. I'm gonna die." And I just remember like trying to like quiet my car hella fast because I was like, because it got eerie quiet, like mad quiet. And I was just like, bro, like I just imagine like something like coming from me like in the middle of this parking lot. And I was like, note to self: when watching a scary movie, don't park in like heck far dark places. Yeah, that was
Dude,
it.
have you ever like checked your back seat hella? Like just
Yeah,
see if anybody's in
all
there?
the time.
Dude,
Make sure
dude,
I
that's why I'm so thankful I
back.
have a hatchback, dude. Dude,
Reach
that's
my
why I'm so thankful I have a hatchback.
I think I just see
I'll
too
just like
many people.
put the back seat down.
Yeah, so for me, when I'm in a car, when I get in the car in a place I don't know, I reach back, I look back, and I check like that little space right there, make sure like ain't nobody there, and I'm good. Yeah, I do that all the time.
Dude, it's
That
dude.
and I remember listening to creepy podcasts coming back home.
I remember when we hit the bonfire and I kept hearing something, dude. And then you were like,
Oh
man,
yeah,
stop.
Oh my
I
gosh.
was the only one closest to like the darkness. Cause like I was the one sitting next to like the entrance of like nothing. Like I was like right behind you was just trees and darkness. And like I swear to you, I kept hearing like cracking and I would always like turn
like
around and be like, oh. You're like, man, you scared me. And I'm like, what? I heard something, so I turned around. And you're like, oh.
I remember
And then
like
like I looked again, and then you
I remember when like out there, and I remember we started digging, dude. That ground was ridiculously tough. I was like, your
dude,
rocks.
that was the firmest ground I've ever dug, dude. And I've dug a
Yeah,
whole lot of holes, dude. But that that came out
like
wrong. But you know what I mean.
yeah, no. What does that mean, Manny? You dug a lot of holes?
Yeah, because I used to have to dig them for to put in the beams so that you can make a fence. But
No, that makes sense. But yeah, I remember like we tried to dig, and then I was like, dude, like nothing was happening. Like we were literally like just scraping it for a while, and then it got soft.
yeah, and then like I feel like once we got that top layer off, you know, and I remember going to like get the wood. They were like, "Oh, we cut up a tree. There's some wood branches over there. You can use those." Like I remember like grabbing it and like I heard something. I was like, "What the crap?" And like I turn around and it's just like hella rabbits and like chickens, but like not like I don't know, like you couldn't see them, and I'm like, what the hell? And then like I walked over, they had like a big old tarp like covering the coop, and I was like, that's hella weird. But
I do remember like having to get more wood over there, like super dark. I was like, bruh, please don't let nothing like come out of me. Cause I don't like the dark.
dude,
Like especially like when you're by yourself. You know how the scary movies start to happen, like when you walk, someone walks by themselves, you're like, yep,
yeah,
they're dead. And so like that's what I kept on thinking every time I got like firewood. But I remember this one time, I went to ranger camp, and I remember like I don't think I ever said this story, but I remember this one time, like it was me and my buddy of mine, Justin, and I remember we were in our tent and we were just like taking out stuff, like we were taking out our bags, we were trying to get ready for bed. All of a sudden, you just hear like this loud noise, like a gunshot go like boom, and like echoes like throughout the whole entire camp. And then I'm just like, oh shoot, like, and then like what felt like her like water started coming down on the tent, and I was just like, what the heck was that? All you seen, I'm not gonna say, but all you see is this person run back to their tent, and then I come out, I was like, "What happened?" He's like, "Shh, go to sleep, go to sleep." And I was just like, "What the heck happened?" Wakes up everybody, right? Everybody's freaked out. That day, we were shooting the shotgun to like, to shoot at the disc. You know, you let the disc go and you shoot it. And so we were
yeah,
doing that. And so the senior leaders there were just wondering like, did someone get a hold of the shotgun, like did someone shoot somebody, like what happened? And so I remember everybody had to come out of their tents, all everybody had to like count for everybody, right? So it's like the middle of the night, it's hecka cold. It's like this person finally
yeah,
admits, goes in and admits like, hey, it was me, I put dry ice in a water bottle and I didn't think it was gonna be that loud. And then they were like, "Are you serious?" And they're just he was like, "Yeah." Like I threw it and then it just exploded really bad. I didn't think it was gonna be that loud. And then it literally echoed the entire like camp. Yeah. And
I
tell you
want to
this
know who
wasn't
this
a
is now. You
kid.
gotta
This
tell
is
me after
one
the
of the
video.
senior leaders that went with us. He did that. And I was just
You're gonna have
like,
to tell me
why?
after the video.
Oh yeah, I'll tell
You
you who
have
it
to
is.
tell me after. Yeah, I have to
I'll
know
tell you
now.
who it is.
Dude, dude, I remember one time coming down, no, coming up from camp. We were going to camp, and
Uh-huh.
then like me and Commander I'm
Hey,
not gonna say his
Commander.
name. Um Commander with the J. Um
Oh
we were
shit.
talking, right? And then
Dude,
he was like he's like, damn, there's literally nothing up here. I was like, I know. He's like, I was like, you know what we should do? I was like, we should let all the Rangers just drop them off and then come back like next week, see if they survive. And he was like, what? And I was like, it'd be cool, like if we just dropped them in the middle of nowhere, and then like gave them each like a knife and like a fire starter and was like survive, and then like came back like a week later. I mean, it'd be kind of cool.
That's
it
interesting.
would be like the Lord of the Flies situation. They just kill each other.
Dude, probably, probably. Yeah, it
And
wouldn't
if
be the young kids though. We'd probably put like expedition and adventure probably. I mean,
Ranger can't
expedition
rain
would probably kill adventure.
dude, so this one time I was in charge of the obstacle course, right? And I was just like, okay, cool. And I remember I was like, hey, like, can you explain to me like what we're gonna do? This guy goes into a detailed rant about the obstacle course. My mind was in it for like 2 minutes, and then after like 5 minutes, I started blanking out because I was just like, okay. And then
Like,
Simon
it's not that
knew
serious.
I was blanking out. Simon knew I was blanking out, and he was dying laughing. He's like, because like your face just went like, uh-huh, okay, all right. And I was just like, I did because it's like after like 3 minutes of just him explaining to me everything, I was just like, all right, hey, I guess yeah, okay, we're doing that, sure. It
That's hilarious.
was awesome, dude.
That's
I remember this
hilarious.
one time going to hike on Eagles. On I'm just gonna explain all these funny stories right now because we have nothing else to talk about. But I remember
dude.
going on damn, what were we called? Uh
What were you
no,
called?
sorry.
I
I must
don't
have
know.
young people saw us like that 'cause we were married. We were still kids. But I remember the young adults, and we went to go hike in Lake Tahoe, and it was called Eagles Hike. So if you ever go to Lake Tahoe, go Eagles Hike, right? And I've been there before. And I remember like you just hike all the way up basically, and there's like a oasis, like kind of like a huge like clear pond. I don't know if Ricky was there, but I remember like Simon got in, and I got in the water, freezing cold, dude. Okay, Ricky does remember.
Oh
And
my
then I remember
god.
like, what the hell me and Simon were thinking. But all of a sudden we start recreating like the Titanic scene with like Jack and Rose. And then like I pretended I was Little Mermaid and I was thinking a whole new world.
This is so
What?
Middle of the
true.
water.
This is so true. I kid you not.
And so,
Ricky, were
Cause
you in the water with them?
no, hell no.
Oh, what?
No, I was because it was us three and a group of other friend and a group of other people we knew, and yeah, we get to
Yep.
that area where it's water and all that stuff, and then for some odd reason, these two decide to go in there and all that stuff, and it's like
no one
I'm
noticed
like
it.
I'm not getting in there. It's probably freezing cold, which it was from what they're saying, and then I don't know what it was that was in that water that made him end up doing all that crazy stuff right there, because I'm like, what is happening right now? And all that stuff. You got them doing Titanic. We got, I think it was Isaac, if I'm correct, that did Little Mermaid and all that stuff. I could be wrong and all that stuff. And I was just like, what is happening right now? Like,
It was entertainment. And it was awesome. It
Didn't you
turned
get
into like
in
a mid.
with us at Ranger Camp,
something was
Isaac
in the
or
water.
Ricky?
Something was in the water. That's all I got to say on that.
What'd
What?
you say, Manny?
I think you got in the water at Ranger Camp with us, right? You played the polo, right? Water polo, I think.
No.
First time I went to camp, my first time I went to camp, I think this was before Manny, before you went. I did. After that, never
Yeah,
did.
you went. Yeah, you went a year before I did. But I think you played water polo with us, right? With me, just
Second
I
year,
think.
no. My second time there, no. Because you have to remember, first time I went when it was still when it was at whatever that place was called before they made that change. Before they like it switched
Yeah,
over to
cause
something
my
else.
first time was Witset. Yeah,
And I think that was
which was the one you're talking about.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
I
So
thought I remember you getting in with us.
no, I've never with you because like you weren't there. The first time I've gone to that place twice, and you weren't there.
Yeah.
The
Huh.
when I started going again, that was at the other place before we from and all that stuff. That's when you were going.
Yeah.
That was that first time I went is when that whole you and your dad went ahead of us and all that stuff and everything to get the
Oh, dude,
spot
that was hilarious.
and
That
all that
was
stuff.
we're like, where are these guys at? Because you guys were like a day like behind,
Yeah, because we didn't
or you guys were
leave.
supposed to be 2 days. No, you guys were supposed to be a day behind, and you guys ended up being like 2 days behind. And I was like, what the hell?
No, we
Like
came
we
because
woke up and we're like, okay, they should be here now.
we're supposed to leave Friday no matter what. Or we were leaving Friday that Friday no matter what
Yeah,
and all that stuff.
because we left Thursday.
Yeah,
Yeah, and we're like, okay, they're supposed to be here Friday, like afternoonish, and they were like, we're like, okay. So then, like, we went ahead, like, we did everything, we set everything up, cleaned the camps and everything like that, and like cleaned it, and like we had breakfast, and we're like, okay, and then like we were just chilling, and then we're like, okay, it's like probably like one in the afternoon now. We're like, they should be here,
that's when
and then like it was
that's
starting to get like hella late and hella late,
that's when
and
the
then
van
like
had
this
issues.
dude pulls up in like a Forester. This dude pulls up in like a Forester, and he's like, Outpost 7? And we're like, yeah. And he was like, no, Commander Jesse Outpost 7. We're like, yeah. And he was like, no, we're looking for Commander Jesse from Stockton, California, Outpost 7. And we're like, yeah.
Oh
And
my
he's like, oh.
god.
Like it's here. And all that
And then we're
stuff.
like, oh, okay.
Yeah, because
And
that
then,
was the same one.
and then like,
No,
yeah, go on.
I was say that was the same day that when the van had issues.
Yeah.
Oh god.
But we didn't notice then because we didn't get cell service. And so then like he gets down, he's like kind of suspicious, and then like it's David, by the way, like because I had never met David at that
Yeah, we
point
know. Yeah, I know.
up until that point.
I already know what
So
you're talking
like
about the time.
yeah, so like he's like kind of suspicious, and then like he like sets up camp and everything like that,
Yeah, because
and
we
then
weren't
like
there
he
yet.
goes in the tent and everything like that. Yeah, and then you guys get there, he's like, oh David, and then he was like, oh who's he? And he's like, oh he goes to our church now.
Technically,
Yeah. And I was like, I was like, what the crap?
yeah, because
One of the things I don't miss about camp was that I remember I used to like not shit for like 3 days because I didn't want to go to the bathroom.
Dude, I never used the outhouses there. Like, I used the restroom, I just never used the outhouses there.
at all
But
three
when I
camps that
tell
we
you,
did,
when I finally got the chance to, monster.
Dude, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I
Remember
was like not wanting to
I,
go.
I want to say it was like, I want to say it was like 2 years ago already. It was at Whitset still, so the old camp. Um, we got postponed because of a fire or something like that. Like, we had a detour because of a fire coming back. Do you remember that, Ricky?
something like that.
The whole fire thing? There was like a fire in like one part of the mountain. Yeah, that was crazy.
I don't remember. Cause like
Uh, kind of miss not going to camp this year, to be honest.
you miss going to camp.
Yeah, I was actually gonna go.
I don't know. Yeah,
Surprisingly.
yeah. If COVID wasn't a thing,
You still can.
I could have went. I would have went also.
Yeah,
And all that stuff. Like that's like one of
Could
the
have gone on
things.
our own.
Yeah, but then we got
youth convention was gonna be pretty fun too.
Huh?
Youth convention would have been fun too this year.
Don't get me started with you convention.
No. First of all, youth convention would have been hella easy. Oh, I just gotta take them to service, come back. Awesome.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh yeah, no, I probably wouldn't have been as fun because it was like here. It was like-
it was in.
Yeah, was it? What was it
It
in
was down. It was,
Tika?
Yeah, it was like down the freeway. It was like literally like
Yeah.
30 minutes. All we would
Yeah.
have done
And
was
it was
just-
only night
it
services.
wouldn't have been nearly as fun.
yeah. We would have drove and come back. We would have drove and came back.
Yeah. I mean, we would probably went to Denny's though.
Oh yeah, Denny's every night. What?
Yeah. Cause like,
And it was
but
gonna be
then it
on a
was only
Thursday,
gonna be,
huh?
like-
Thursday through Saturday.
Yeah, it was the weirdest thing. Like that was like, I don't know. It would have been hella different. I hope it's
And it
not. I
still
hope
would
it's
have been
farther away
expensive.
next year. Yeah,
They'd be
I
like,
hope
"Can
it's
I
farther
have
away
a
next year. To be honest.
can I have a $80 for registration?" I'm like, $80? Jesus, you better get
Dude.
saved.
And it was free this year, wasn't it? Wasn't it free for virtual? Right?
I don't know.
Something like that.
We don't
think it
know.
was free.
You didn't
I
do
remember seeing like a.
What?
I remember seeing like one. I forgot what youth convention it was that was free. It was like you only got to register.
There was
I
I
I
follow this one
remember.
dude on TikTok. And then like it was like Aaron got somebody's wristband last year, and then
No,
we, like
no,
we're
no,
missing
no,
a
no,
wristband.
no.
What
Last
was it?
year was just a little confusion. That's all it was. We got it settled. That's all.
What was it?
No,
It was
it's
like
no,
because I know because like
no. I replaced Isaac, but I never and all that stuff because I never paid. Even though I never like signed up and filled out my stuff and paid.
yeah
That we were missing an extra person. I think that was it. Like one person was missing,
oh okay
and that didn't end up coming and all that stuff. And they didn't have Aaron's
'Cause I remember like
Aaron stuff.
you had to take
Aaron stuff wasn't.
yeah
Even though Aaron was on the list, he never got his stuff wasn't in there and all stuff. And then we had to pay for one person. You know what? Technically.
yeah that's what I saw because I was like what the, I was like why is Aaron I was like Aaron got the wristband why is he over there And they're like, "Oh, they gave him the wrong wristband." I was like, "What do you mean they gave him the wrong wristband?" And like we were just kind of like chilling in the lobby for like an hour or something like that.
My thing with
But
that was just like, I'm not trying to make this crazy. I just want to get this out the way, no matter
yeah,
what, and all that stuff. Because I was like, I'm not dealing.
and the lobby's always crazy on registration day though. Lobby's always
It
crazy.
was empty.
No, it was
Not the last year.
because that's when
Last year,
last year was crazy. The year
no,
before it wasn't, I think,
no, no,
right?
no. Last year was not.
Which is
Last year
yeah,
wasn't crazy.
because
There was
Z
not.
was barely able to walk through the hallways.
Who? Last year? No, we were fine.
Uh, I think it was last year.
No, it wasn't last year. Last year was easy. No one was in line at registration and all that stuff. That's because
Was it the
it had to be the year before.
was it year before then?
It had to be the year before.
Could have been the year before, to be honest.
It had to be the year before. Cause you, if you don't remember,
I'll have to look at my story.
because last year we were actually in the hotel. The year before we weren't in that. We didn't stay at that hotel.
Yeah, we were
Holiday Inn.
at that one that had the cool pancake machine.
I
Yeah,
said Holiday Inn.
they had a dope ass pancake.
That's true. So,
That
but the
was
thing
cool.
was also
I
that
remember me and Isaac just watching.
because the thing was last year also apparently, people could get their rooms early if you get there at a certain time.
That's what it was.
And
That's what it was.
that's why lobby was empty, mostly empty and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Yeah, dude. I don't
Should
know.
pro-
It's cool, but like it's kind of chaotic to be honest with you. But like once it's all said and done, it's cool. It's fun. But getting set up and getting there is kind of crazy to be honest. But like I said, like once we have everything done, everything settled, we're perfectly fine. Should I cut? I don't know if I should. Yeah. Okay. Well, if you guys stuck along, thank you for listening. We didn't have anything today. It was just kind of stories. We were hoping that we were gonna get more questions. We didn't though.
Only
Um,
one.
so if you stuck around, hopefully we were able to entertain you for a little bit during this crazy pandemic. We're hoping that we can take your minds off whatever you're dealing with, whatever you're struggling with. Um, so yeah, thank you guys for watching.
Merry
Bye.
Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Holidays to all, and yeah, we'll see you next week. We're gonna do another one next week anyway. So.